Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic home field crowds. They are so excited to welcome back their Crimson Tide, and they are really loud early in this pregame. I'll keep you posted on how loud, how crazy, and how frenetic it gets here for the Crimson Tide. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The run inside. It's Hill. Nice move there. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up. Yard line.
How many ways can I make you think, right? First drive, out the gates, get it to my playmaker, going full speed across the formation with a touch pass. You better be able to adjust to it. And then when you adjust to it, I'm going to have an adjustment to your adjustment because I'm always right. I'm an offensive guy.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back.
And there's some... skill to these returns. As soon as you get the football, man, watch the defensive guys turn into blockers and understanding how to follow your blockers. And he did everything right except for getting the end zone. Got it inside the 5-yard line. Now set up the offense for great field position.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Keelan Russell. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Throws to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that one.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Defense looks like they're coming. Motion from the back. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Again, it's Russell. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense well.
On the move, it's Davison. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right.
Might have a chance. Touchdown, Ducks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle.
Motion from the wide receiver. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Throwing Russell. Snagged in the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They've got a third down and manageable from right around midfield. Got it looking for a first. At the 35, he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Again, it's Russell. Caught. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer.
He's trying to get it in, and he will score. Touchdown, Alabama!
And listen, my job is to get it to my playmakers like this guy on the outside. He'll do the rest. He'll get in the end zone. Nice catch. Way to finish it with a touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Final play of the quarter coming. On the delay, it's Davison. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Throwing more. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he wasn't even able to get back to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dante Moore. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And they lose the ball out of bounds. Big loss of yardage on that one, but at least they've got another shot.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
In the gun on third down, Moore. He lets it fly. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Touchdown time! Fit it in the window for the score.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Now the pitch. And he fought for everything he could. Probably lucky it wasn't worse with all of the company he had in the backfield. So now it's 2nd and long. Moore. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stewart. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. He'll pull it down and run. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Ducks will try to pick it up on 4th down. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Russell. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
To the air, it's Russell. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Keelan Russell unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I can try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense.
Trying to beat the D deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Ducks in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Quarterback decides, let's think this fourth down play over, and he calls a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Moore. Gets drilled as he throws the big pressure on fourth down, and they'll get it back. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. And that ball is live in the backfield. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Defense a little too eager on that last one, and now it's 1st and 5. Running inside. It's Hill. There's some room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Throwing Russell. Takes it on the shovel. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Ducks want to move quickly. Making side adjustments here. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Now Oregon will call it second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the... Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And now there will be no more timeouts for them to use the rest of the way. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught, and he's got room. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And now the ball's loose in the end zone. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. A defensive touchdown.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football.
It's a fake, and the holder's going to try to throw for it.